But first, lawyers for the woman accused of being Wellington's killer clown are now moving to have two important witnesses struck from testifying against her. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Felicia Rodriguez.
I'm Tiffany Kenny, and those witnesses say 32 years ago they sold a clown costume, wig, and makeup to someone they believe was defendant Sheila Keene Warren just days before a cold-blooded murder by a clown.
But Keene Warren's attorneys say there are several good reasons those witnesses should be struck from the witness list.
Investigative reporter Terry Parker joining us with an exclusive look into these new arguments. Terry?
Right. All along, part of the evidence against Sheila Keene Warren that she is the killer clown has been eyewitness testimony from two women who worked at a costume shop. They say they sold a clown costume to a woman who was Keene Warren. But Keene Warren's attorneys argue in this new motion that there are significant problems with that story.
These are pictures of a clown costume and wig detectives bought at Spotlight Capezio in 1990, right after the murder of Marlene Warren, shot on her Wellington doorstep by someone wearing a clown costume. Two employees told detectives a woman came into the store in a hurry to buy a clown costume. They sold her a similar orange and candy pink costume and a bright orange wig and red nose, plus clown makeup. She wanted full coverage. It was 2 days before the murder. This is the receipt. Detectives showed them this lineup. According to Keene Warren's attorneys, one employee pointed out Sheila Keene Warren as the person who looked most like the woman that bought the clown costume. And the second employee stated Keene Warren looked somewhat like the clown costume customer, but also said a second woman in the lineup looked like her too. Then attorneys say the media reported Sheila Keene Warren was a suspect in Marlene Warren's murder and published photos of her. The Spotlight manager later said both employees kept the newspaper clippings at the shop and followed the case closely. When they were re-interviewed the next year, they said they were now almost positive Keene Warren was that clown customer. But was the woman who bought the clown costume the same person who murdered Marlene Warren? Attorneys say there was a, quote, large clown community at the time, as numerous clown sightings reported to police immediately after Warren's murder demonstrate. And attorneys argue the eyewitnesses to Marlene Warren's murder all describe totally different clown outfits than the one sold at Spotlight.
And Keene Warren's attorneys who wrote the motion, Greg Rosenfeld, Amy Morse, and Jesse Isom, all argue that prosecutors can't show any link between the woman who bought the costume at Spotlight and the killer. So they say the Spotlight employee's testimony is irrelevant and therefore inadmissible. They also say that the detectives did not do that lineup correctly. So it's going to be up to Judge Scott Suskauer to decide if this case has any merit as far as this motion. And if he does decide to keep these witnesses out, then the state says they still have DNA and fiber evidence to prove their case. Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.